Many shooters believe one handgun sighting system is best. The truth is, both sighting systems follow the same fundamentals. In this demonstration, I'm intentionally misaligning the sights. I'll hold the sight picture center, then low, now high, next left, finally right. Look at the grouping, you'll see exactly where the bullet impacts the target. Now we'll repeat the same process using a pistol optic. On the same target, center, low, right, high, and left. Notice something? The results are nearly identical. Whether you're using iron sights or a reflex sight, the bullet goes where the sights are aligned when the trigger breaks. A reflex sight doesn't eliminate poor sight alignment. It simply gives you a different aiming reference. In this clip, I'm aiming at center mass, which isn't easy while trying to record the demonstration. Instead of placing the dot in the center of the optic's window, I'm intentionally moving the reticle to the very edge of the optic housing before breaking each shot. For the final shot, I aim at the upper A zone with more than half of the reticle cut off in the lower right corner of the window. Even with the dot partially obscured, the bullet still impacts where the reticle is pointing.
All right, optics. It doesn't matter if it's a pistol or a rifle. When you have a reflex sight, which is what these are, it doesn't matter where the dot is, okay? The dot, if you aim center mass, that's where the bullet's going. It's where the green dot is in this case. Could be red, could be amber, whatever color you get. But in this case, it's green. So when you look at it, that's where it is. Now watch this. If I move it to the side or to the other side, notice the dot does not come off target. Let's pick a corner. Pick a corner of that piece of wood right there. Notice. The dot does not come off target. What changes is this point of reference in the window, okay? So if I go center mass and I go whirling, see how the dot kind of just like floats? I'm moving too much, but if you notice how the dot kind of floats, that's because the dot is where it is. Your point of reference is what makes it move in the window. Now, if I move the gun up, down, see how gross the dot moves? That's not what we're talking about. We're talking about the dot staying in place because I'm aiming at the center of the target. And when I move my eyes to the left, I move my eyes to the right, the dot still is in place. It's just where I pick up the dot at from draw. Okay? That's what we're talking about.
The optic housing doesn't determine the point of impact, the reticle does. During a rapid string of fire, both the iron sights and the green dot visually move equally, and you get snapshots of the sighting system. The front sight appears as a blurred front sight, while the green dot appears as a bright green streak. In both cases, you're tracking the sighting system as it cycles and returns to the target. What I find interesting is that the visual process is essentially the same. You're not waiting for a perfectly still sight picture. You're picking up the sighting reference as it's moving through the recoil and pressing the next accurate shot. Whether it's a front sight or a green dot, your eyes are doing the same job. I hope this helps some of you to understand the two sighting systems better.